could just walk into my stream? Just like that? Look what you're wearing. You're not even... You're not even dressed to be in my presence! Are you guys ready? We're gonna be villainesses today. You're my posse. And we're going to bully everyone until we get our way. Let's go. Ooh. This game was a heck of a thing to get capturing properly. Start game. Oh gosh, I forgot I have to do a bunch of voice acting. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. This is me. I'm Elodie, the crown princess of this empire. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit because it does not matter. Okay, there we go. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what my what voice do I do for her? I'm gonna have to be talking a lot. This is not what mother would have wanted. She would have wanted to die and leave me. Oh, she wouldn't have wanted. I had a really grim image of her mother there for a second. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. Okay. I keep getting everything all mixed up. No, she wouldn't, but sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us, on you. I will be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. Welcome to Long Live the Queen. If this is your first time playing, you should read this brief introduction of how the game works. Please, this game is kind of complicated actually. It's a visual novel, but like, there's a lot of moving parts to it. Okay. You'll be controlling Elodie, the almost queen of Nova, as she tries to prepare for her coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. The skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can mean the difference between life or death. Yep. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. The mood button will tell you, will take you to the emotions screen for more details. This is the Dark Souls of visual novels. Honestly, it kind of is. I know very little about this game, but it kind of sounds like that way. Okay, Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her strongest emotion would then be afraid, okay? Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the skill screen now. See, this is what I was talking about. Skills are broken into 4 main categories: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. You start with 0 in all skills. Look at how complicated this is! This is insane. Okay, here's where it gets extra complicated. Every week, Elodie can study 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in a skill for every weekday that she studies. So if she studies history, she can earn 2 points times 5 days is 10 points. Okay, so okay, I understand. Because Elodie is depressed, she has a -2 penalty to the social skill set conversation. She doesn't like talking to people right now. Understandable. Me, honestly. If she studies conversation, she will earn -2 points per day. That's 0 points. However, she has a +1 bonus to the expression skill set. If she studies one of the expression skills, she can earn 2 + 1 points per day, which means 3 points per day, 15 points for the week. If you study a skill that you have a penalty for, you could be wasting your time and not learning anything. If you study a skill you have bonuses for, you will learn much faster than normal. All these bonuses and penalties will change when Elodie's mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. Check the skills screen every week for your current bonuses. Once you know your skills, once you know your mood, skills, bonuses, and penalties, you are ready to choose your classes for the week. Okay. The classes screen breaks down skill sets by category for your morning and evening classes. When you select a skill set, the 3 options that will appear. Choose a class option for both morning and evening classes, then click the Done button, which will appear in the lower right corner. As you play through the story, you will sometimes see feedback bubbles appearing over the text. These tell you what's happening behind the scenes. Bubbles like these will show you when Elodie's mood is being altered by events. Bubbles like these will show you when the story is changing based on what skills Elodie has learned so far. Sorry, my throat is all messed up. If this test fails, there's some option being missed because she doesn't have enough points in that skill yet. This feedback is very helpful in figuring out different options to try, but if you don't want to see it, you can turn the bubbles off in the preferences menu. I probably will do that, to be honest. Now get ready to become a queen! I'm already a queen. Hi. Oh, I can change her outfit? Probably don't have any options, yeah. Mood, so like we said, she's afraid and depressed. Okay. Skills. Obviously everything is 0. Classes, so I need to choose what classes she's gonna take this week, and so I can choose one for morning and one for evening. Wait, what? But okay, so they... Oh. Okay, I think I understand. So, the classes have colors. They're sectioned off into colors, and these colors correspond to the types of skills. But it doesn't seem like I necessarily know what they're going to be connected to. I mean, I guess I can guess based on what they are, which would make sense. Well, I have a +1 to expression right now, right? Or something like that that they said. But how do I find that out? Penalty to... Okay, bonus, oh, just says it right here. Animal handling. Animal handling. Well, I do like animals. Well, let's do animal handling and expression. Sure. Oh, we can choose? Well, dogs. Well... Dogs. No, falcons. Falcons are cool. Expression. I'm gonna learn... Well, voice feels important. Yeah. Dressing well, I feel like, is gonna be an important aspect of this game. Okay, so I chose them. Why are these in Chinese? How do I, like, do the week? Done? Oh. Okay. So here's my decoration going up. And my bonus is depressed. Too real. And I'm learning so much about falcons. You visit the mews and learn about different kinds of trainable birds, their preferred nesting sites, behavior, and food. Okay. What's all this noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins, my aunt and uncle. I'm assuming those are 2 different. Okay. Darling, we are so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lottie. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yeah, Mommy said we'll be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. Now that you've finished studying, what will you do after the weekend? Do for the weekend. Show tooltips, please. Does -1 depressed mean I'm going to become more depressed or less depressed? I'm assuming more depressed, because if I visit the tomb, I'll become +1 depressed. Visit dungeons. Play with toys. Ooh, sneak out. Ooh. Talk to father, question mark, question mark. I want to play with my toys. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. I do feel better. She looks still afraid. She's less depressed and she's still afraid. Yeah, I dress well. Okay, let's see. Let's learn about the history of this land. All day. We're gonna learn about foreign affairs. No, we're gonna learn about world history in the morning and foreign affairs. No, Novan history. No, reverse. No, yes. You look at a globe of the world, reading names of places so distant you can't remember ever hearing about them, and other areas left blank because no explorer venturing has ever returned. Reminds me of Game of Thrones. Everything reminds me of Game of Thrones, even if it's vaguely like historical or fantastical. I love Game of Thrones. Anyways, you read about the history of your domain hundreds of years ago. Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. Okay. What's the commotion outside? Father, what's going on? I've come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen, I'm willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Well, I'm upset with my father right now, so I'm gonna let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. As you wish. Question mark, question. He's probably pretty upset with me right now, so I'm not gonna talk to my father. We're gonna visit Eulania of Ursul. What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? Ooh, I don't have the lore. The source of power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands, light flickers from her bosom, and then with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. She has a magical girl transformation. You reach out to touch it and dissolves away into nothing. Oh. It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. I guess I need to talk to father. And also learn about lore. So... what teaches me about lore? Faith? Oh yeah. Let's learn a lot about lore, like very quickly. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. The kings and queens of Nova have all been lumens for centuries, but in modern times, magic is only used for ceremonial occasions and the direst, that's not a word, of emergencies. Long ago, the continent of Borealis was ruled over by a single witch king until a rival line of lumens challenged for the crown. I'm getting tongue-tied. The resulting war went on for 100 years with powerful spells that damaged the land so badly that even now, no plants will grow. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we can learn about plants and bring plants back. He loves me not. Lodi, do you have a boyfriend? Not really, I just like to play with flowers. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursul rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, not at you. At your feet. Princess, don't move. I'll hold still. You want to hold still, but you don't have the composure to hold your position without peeking. You look down where her sword is pointing, and there's a snake in the grass. You can't help it. You squeak and run and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. Oh my god. Lodi! Too late. Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What's going on out here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get her to an herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. I'll be returning home to Merva immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. I'm glad I let Juliana in, or Juliana. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. Oh, geez. Can I become less lonely? And I'm quite afraid. Is there attend service? Okay. Let me talk to father and get that. Dad, what happened to mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine! Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you are still a child. Well, that was unfortunate. How's my mood going? I'm quite afraid. But I'm very willful. I'm a little lonely. Okay, we'll have to do something about that fear. And let's do something about... yeah, herbs. Ciphering. Oh. I feel like we're not gonna get that far. Royal demeanor. I'm going to learn about composure. Or, actually, you know what? I should learn about internal affairs because I need to know who is messing with me, who's trying to kill me. Here we go. Intrigue. J'accuse! Done. You'll learn that willow bark can be used to relieve aches and fever. Oh, thanks. Why 10.2? Oh, this is a weird multiplier. You are too afraid to focus properly on this subject right now? Oh, come on. Well, at least I went up a little bit. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte Emery and Zahara and their parents away. I don't remember any of these names. Who are these people? Okay. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like we get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her. But her mother said it's okay, so I guess it turned out all right. Maybe she has a guardian angel. Okay, I need to be less afraid immediately. You attend services in the Castle Grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. I still look pretty afraid. Yeah, I am. I think there's one that'll help my depression and my loneliness next time, so we'll do that. Classes. I apparently was too afraid to focus on my internal affairs. Oh, I still have to. Where's that thing that shows me? Oh, here it is. Oh, interesting. Okay, it'll show me directly what I have a negative. Oh, mystical. Okay. Okay. Let's do some mystical stuff then. Let's do like a lot of mystical stuff. Which I guess is a little faith, right? Yeah. Let's do meditation and divination. Let's go. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. Okay, cool. You learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. One of the maids approaches you for your attention. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. We have a Duke of Sedna? Oh boy, I studied foreign affairs. I guess I didn't focus properly. No, my lady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Talasi. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of, grief, regret, best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better. Oh yeah, I need more court manners. Let's do that too. Okay, I'm depressed and lonely right now, so I'm so confused. +1 lonely. Oh, because it makes me more lonely. Okay, I understand. Also, then what is cheerful? Is cheerful the opposite of depressed? This game. Let's talk to father again and see if he'll give me. Dad, what really happened to Mom? She was a lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve to defend our domain, but she insisted on. You don't need to hear that. She used magic. It drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, and it wasn't. Eventually, her heart just stopped. That's why I don't want you to be involved in it. That's a good piece of information to know, I think. Although it didn't exactly help my mood. I think my mood's still the same, right? Oh, my mystical buff is going down. Oh god, I can't learn anything about this stuff right now, really. Okay. Yeah, let's work on court manners or flattery. I feel like flattery will get you everywhere. Flattery and foreign affairs. History of foreign affairs. Okay. Flattery and history of foreign affairs. Okay, let's do that. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. Oh, hi, chat. Oh, I love what you're wearing today. It's so you. It's nice to see you again, chat. I feel like it's been so long. Is that good? You study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in the recent years, except for the problems with Elixion to the south. However, trouble may be brewing in Piraeus as well. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursul. Maybe I should go and say hello. Ooh! See, that's me knowing internal affairs. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Oh. Looks like she's busy. You try to walk in a different direction so as not to disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. What? Was that a servant? A thief? Or an assassin? Yeah, let's call the guards. Guards! However, by the time their spots is organized and directed to the beyond the area, there's no sign of an intruder. You wonder if you were only imagining it. Probably wasn't only imagining it. Yeah, what's my mood? Oh, that's pretty good. Not bad. Okay, angry is good, apparently. Let's go visit Juliana of Ursul. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers. You will need to, oh my gosh. Tongue-tied. The world is filled with dangers. You will need the powers of a lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal. Well, what am I supposed to do with it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we may have to take drastic action. What drastic action? What do you mean by drastic action? Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Try to reach the crystal. If you can't, come and talk to me again. Imagine getting sent to assassinate this 12-year-old and she just pulls out a crystal and explodes you. Well, the funny thing is the crystal turns me into a magical girl. as I can tell from like the title screen of this game. Classes. Okay, I'm doing pretty good, it seems like, honestly. Like, my internal affairs helped me, it seemed. Let's look at what my skills are doing right now. Military is not good right now. Ooh, let's learn to dance. Or my reflexes. Apparently it sounds like I'm gonna need some reflexes. And that's ooh, mystical is a huge bonus right now. So let's learn. We can either pour it all on the mystical. Let's do reflexes and like I guess lore. Sure, why not? It feels like it's important if I want to go this magical route. Okay, so which one is dancing? Am I blind? Agility is green. Oh, it's right here. Dance. So reflexes, or yeah, we wanted to work on our reflexes, and we're gonna work on our lore. Okay, let's go. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking these touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. That's pretty good. Legend has the long horde of Yeveni on the back of a tentacled monster rode into the Valley of Mead, laying waste to all in their path. Their conquest was only halted when Illumin raised a great flood to drown the invaders. Okay, cool. As you're walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down, holding a towering pile of linen. Ooh, are you guys ready? It's time to be a villainess. You swiftly step aside and let her pass. Oh, I didn't have to be a villainess. Cool. What's my mood like? Afraid, depressed, lonely, fearful, angry. I want to be pressured, cheerful, and angry, apparently. Attend to court yielding. So that makes me less willful. I'm assuming visit the treasury is what will get me my crystal back. Should we do it? Let's do it. You try to talk your way past the treasury guard, but despite eyelash fluttering, foot stomping, and outright threats, they won't budge. Huh. That willful face. Okay, well that was a complete waste of time. Let's see what my buffs are doing. School's down. Whew. Bad. Intrigue. Okay, now's the time. We're gonna learn about all this stuff right now. Right now. That's what we're doing. So we want... I feel like ciphering is gonna come in handy, and we want some foreign intelligence. Okay. You practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions, which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. Am I? Yeah. What? This isn't a... Or is it that I have to flip the alphabet? I'm not doing all that. Okay. The current Duke of Sedena is 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talasi. Interesting. He's 10 years older than me. There's a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Uh-oh, I did not study economics yet. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. Oh, the letterpress. I need to borrow 875 lassi to that's a drink. To assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world. I don't know much about factories of trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We're not interested. God, Elodie is so stupid. Okay, what's my mood looking like? Oh, much better. Depressed and lonely. Okay, pressured and cheerful. Oh, is my, weird. Okay. So I want to be less lonely. Oh god, it's so annoying when they use the opposite words and then they mix it all. Do you know what I mean? They mix it all together. So they can say +1 cheerful or -1 depressed, and that means the same thing! Or wait, does it mean that... Oh, wait, I think I understand. So -1 depressed would get me to the line, but I could only get upwards from there if I was +1 cheerful. Maybe that's what that means. But does +1 cheerful make me less depressed? I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Books are for nerds. I'm a queen. I don't need learning. That's what I have my vassals for. I'm not gonna visit the treasury again until I'm much more... What's the word? Charismatic? So let's get less depressed. Or maybe less lonely will make me less bad at... I need to be more pressured. No, that's bad. Okay, that's the only way to get rid of my loneliness is to attend court, but it also makes me more depressed and more yielding. I like being willful, though. Wow, a lot of these things make me lonely. Will loneliness, I wonder, affect my charisma? I'll just make myself more cheerful and not worry about it. Okay. You attend services in the castle grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Look at me, all willful and stuff. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's a bad... Oof. I can't... Oh, this is what I wanted to learn. Okay, that's annoying. Can I not... Oh, I can't get this... I can't do this until I get the crystal. Okay, let's learn this stuff. Let's pour all of our... No. We're gonna learn military. Military and intrigue. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Intrigue. Ciphering will probably very much come in handy. So, and military... Let's learn... let's learn logistics. Okay. Week 9. You practice shifting substitute ciphers, where each letter is replaced by one a few steps further along the alphabet, so that cake and pie becomes... You practice random substitution ciphers, where the normal alphabet is replaced by one in jumbled order. This is harder to decipher, but most people need a written substitution chart in order to read it, and that chart can be stolen or lost. Okay. You learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march, and how long they will remain edible. Okay, cool. Okay. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother is never coming back. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Iaxonite. Ixionite. The Ixionite occupation of the country of Imbrium The Ixionite occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. Oh, see, here we go. This is what I studied for. Damn it! My foreign affairs is so good, though. Oh shoot! I didn't read that. Okay. Well, I gotta say my negotiation skills are not good. So, well, not use my military prowess. Well, once they meet me, they'll just have to, you know, they'll just love me, so... There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for some diplomats from Ixion and try to come to some arrangement. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sedena. Then, have you made arrangements with him? What sort of arrangements? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Your Highness, that is a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize. I learned about this already. Oh, so stupid. Okay, mood. Ah, my mood's good though. Attend court. Sitting on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father and it may be important for your future. Maybe I can just convince him to give me the crystal. Okay, what's my skills? Okay, intellectual's actually finally on the up and up. Maybe I'm not so stupid after all. My royal demeanor's on the up and up. My conversation is bad. My athletics is bad. We are going to need to learn... Well, I really wish we could learn about this. I guess we can. Okay, we're not learning about conversation this week, that's for sure. Because someone's gonna come from the court and try to talk to us. So we should probably learn about logistics. And we should definitely... oh god, it's so annoying that I can't learn this stuff right now. Okay, we'll learn about composure. I think that's gonna be pretty important. When these people come and try to talk with us. Done. Okay. Oh, okay, well, I'm still getting better, so it's okay. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. Okay, cool. A representative from Ixion is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. He is... I don't like his look. Let's get this over with. Yeah, okay. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us and you will transfer the rights to this little province. Jesus. We could be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. Ooh boy. Well, executing him is not a good idea. I'm not gonna pass a bluff check. It's just not gonna happen. You know what now? We're gonna bluff him. You are trespassing on our lands. You will withdraw your troops at once. Only then will we have peace. Threaten to attack. My soldiers are poised to destroy you. Withdraw now. Then I'm very sorry we're not able to come to an agreement. I guess now we have to fight. Let's go! It's a 10th card. Yeah. Well, let's get real good at military, shall we? Well, this is a land battle, right? What? Kansas? What? Weird. Okay. It's a land battle, so I'm just gonna assume it's a land battle, so... Did I attend that meeting in my school uniform? Obviously, I'm not gonna impress anyone that way. Okay, military. We're going all in on military because we're gonna need it. Yeah. Let's go. You study the effects of battle stress on troops and how morale can turn the tide of a battle, turn the tide of combat. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. You receive a report of the outcome of the battle against the Ixionites. You succeeded in driving them out of Marie, but it cost you about 3/4 of a battalion of soldiers and a great deal of... Jeez. You lost 800... Out of how many? The Duke of Marie will be happy, but we could have done better. You also receive a letter informing you that Talarist, Duke of Sedena, will be arriving for an... Oh god, I need to get my charisma up. Okay, we're gonna talk to father. Dad, if this trouble with Ixion started years ago, why didn't Mom fix it? Your mother... Sorry, I saw the F falling and I got distracted. Your mother told the Duke of Marie that, the Duchess of Hellas... okay, let's start over. Your mother told the Duke of Marie and the Duchess of Hellas that it was their problem and they should sort it out themselves. Oh. Should I have done that? The situation is different now. Everyone on all sides wishes to see what sort of queen is coming to the throne. Everyone is judging me. What's my mood like? Ooh! That's not good. We need to be more willful. And less depressed. Oh, but I don't have many negatives. Oh, I should learn about weapons. Huh? I guess we already finished the war, so that's not too bad. Let's see. Let's learn about history. We got a good buff on hit. Oh, here we go. No. We're going all in on royal demeanor because that guy is coming. Or conversation? I guess it should be conversation. So we don't have any, both elegance and I really need court manners. This is getting ridiculous. Elegance, oops, that's sweet. Elegance and court manners. I mean, flattery is what's gonna get me far with this guy, right? But my court manners have really done me bad. You practice walking along a narrow rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Damn it! I knew I should. Well, I knew. I knew. I don't know how to deal with hams and older men playing me compliments. Oh, God. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring us stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. I mean, I know it would probably be not a bad idea, so... Yeah, sure. I would be honored. Elodie. Oh, God. Oh, is she only 14 years old? I thought she was like 16. I mean, not that it's better, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it is my decision, Dad. A betrothal only, of course. There's no need for hurry. You have your coronation to plan for, after all. It might be of service. If I might be of service in any way, please send for me. I would be happy to offer my protection or advice. I mean, yeah, if he's invested in me at least surviving my coronation, then of course he's gonna help me. So I don't think this is a bad idea. Okay, up and up. So I need to get less depressed and more willful. I would imagine that visiting the treasury would make me more willful. Let's sneak out. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. Well, my father doesn't like me anyways. Oh God. These are the two I need to work on the most. work on... What the heck is animal handling gonna get me anyways? Let's work on expression. I actually have a really good... Okay, let's work on expression, because... Let's just go all in on expression. Voice. Let's do voice. I don't know if an instrument's gonna help me that much. So voice and... Not right. Decoration. So how I dress. You practice deep breathing exercises to build up your ability to sustain a note. You practice sketching fruits and flowers with charcoal and parchment. You study the theory of color, how they complement and contrast, and how to select colors to emphasize a mood. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, I've never heard that word. This slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? What a weird question. Corazon, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? Oh my god, stupid. She is unharmed, but we caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just to says, them's devils killed my brother and broke me mom's hat. Lied to her, they did. I can't do a Cockney. I can't do a Cockney. I can't. Wish you went to see what they did not come back. Oh god, this is bad. Said she'd go for a soldier, but she never would. He weren't the only one neither. I can't. I'll go for New York. You know what? No, we're not doing it. Waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but... Obviously, I need to execute her. Yeah. As she is clearly guilty, her life is forfeit. She will be hanged in public as a deterrent to other criminals. You'll not have me! All of a sudden, she breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you. In your court dress, you are unarmed. You grope for a weapon and only find a heavy golden ornament, which you hurl in her direction. Your missile flies wide of its mark. Before you have a chance to do anything, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Get that out of here. Put it on display so that everyone sees what happens to criminals. Intense. Depressed and yielding. How does visiting the dungeons make me more yielding? No, I need to stop doing this. It just makes my, Oh, finally. Okay, we're gonna just go all in on this. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna go all in on conversation this week. Because it's absolutely getting ridiculous. Yeah, public speaking and court manners, I think will do me well. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. Relatable. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back to you. If they do, you are intended to recognize the insult. Okay, good to know. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. Oh! I've been training for this day. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. Okay, I was gonna say, I tried this. An owl flying in the open in broad daylight? That's unusual. I wonder if something attacked it? When you return to the castle, your father's... Well, that didn't help me much at all. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What's a Keithong? My question exactly. A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Eek! Several disappearances in southern Caloris are already thought to have been the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? A traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So we just let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. That's a wild thing to say. Yeah, I'm pretty depressed now. Don't I want to be angry? Or just making me... I guess I want to... Wait. Ugh. Maybe making me less angry would make me more able to do... No, I probably need to be more cheerful. Yeah. Let's get me more cheerful. Ideally, I want to be more afraid and less depressed, but I don't think that's an option. Oh, wait, wait. This makes me more depressed. Okay, well, let's, probably being lonely will not help me. Yeah, let's do it. A walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulders. Angry. I'm angry. Angy. Yeah, we're gonna do more of this. Yeah, we're just gonna go all in on conversation. It's burned me so many times at this point. Are we gonna do the same ones? Maybe we should go into flattery a little bit, I think. Public speaking and flattery, let's do that. Or court manners and flattery. I have a sense in my bones that soon I will need to go to like a ball. Because that always happens, right? So you learn that flattering compliments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. Oh, I'm sorry for gushing at you, chat, earlier. Oh my gosh, such a faux pas on my part. Oh. You study rules for formal dining. Ah, here we go, yes. Including the proper utensils for different dishes. As the queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. Fair, I believe that. Remember that the Yes, exactly! Haha, I knew it! I knew it! Okay, remember that the festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. A grand ball. There will be dancing. Ooh, I need to study dancing. As queen, you will be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. Okay, public speaking and dancing. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe for you to expose you to the public. What do you mean not safe? Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means to harm you, think on it now and decide later. Will the Duke of Sedena attend the gala? It is traditional Novan event. Inviting your fiancé may be seen as a statement. Okay, cool. You suspect your father does not wish to watch you dancing with Talaris. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, invite him. I'm going to marry him. It's a statement I ought to send. As you wish. There was a letter for you as well. It's from Bryony. I'm gonna call her Brony. It's from Brony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple of years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle Kevin has been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows. She's bored, looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Okay. What's my mood? Ah, pretty good. Again, still the same problem. Need to be less depressed. Well, let's try visiting the treasury now that I'm much more good at flattery. And I'm not good enough. Okay, public speaking. We're gonna pour it all into public speak. We need presents too. And I bet there's gonna be a random check where someone asks me about, oh, I need to dance. Okay, dance and public speaking. That's what we have to do. Dance. Where's dancing? Am I crazy? Oh, it's an agility. Oh. And public speaking. Nice, okay. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of the room. You practice curtsying, standing, and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. Nice. Today is the procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. Of course I'll lead the parade and make a speech. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. You prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to say that. At the end of the route, you help the priestess turn over the earth for a new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, you hold up your hands and call for silence that you may speak. Oh, darn it. You manage a few polite sayings about the meaning of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, then turn away, your cheeks red. Darn it! The procession regroups and return to the castle. I am very angry. Let's make me less angry. Yeah, let's attend the... Yeah, let's pour it all in a conversation. Let's do flattery and public speaking. No, wait. The gala is this week. Yo, so flattery and court manners. That's the way to do it. Okay. You study the traditions of ballroom etiquette, how to politely accept or defer an offer, and how to avoid the impression of attachment to an individual. Perfect. Perfect. You learn that it is always better to compliment people for their personality and their choices rather than their physical attributes. Good point. You have a lot to do. Outfit. Ooh. Are you ready for the grand ball? I should have studied decoration a lot earlier. I knew it too. All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. Let me do my best gulp. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. Ooh. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Ooh, that's rough. I did not do well. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. I believe the next turn is mine. He bows gracefully and offers you his hand, then leans close to whisper a quick question. Do you know how to dance? Nod or shake your head. Shake head! You shake your head slightly, your hair swaying. Watch me, I'll go slowly. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father, especially when the man in front of you is the one you have agreed to marry. His touch is gentle. Every move carefully signaled to be sure that you don't miss a beat. Is this what your marriage will be like? Between the dances, there is some time for guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. Yes! You interact comfortably with your peers, leaving a wise word in every ear. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail across a wine glass, letting the clear note ring through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage kept our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe the nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwendolen, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you, and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the greatest singer from England. No, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla and a fierce sportswoman. She has a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of the ball fields. Interesting. No Brony. She said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Our parents are here dancing together. The Duke consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Ooh, creepy. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? They definitely died. Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. That would be scandalous if they hadn't come. Merva being so close by. Ooh, yep. Well, I'm gonna fail all the magic checks from here on because I don't have magic. Okay. As the evening grows late, your personal guest draws you aside for a private conversation. What's this? Oh, it tells me all the stuff about them. Okay, wait. You have my utmost fulsome thanks for the invitation to this event. However, you might wish to spend more time with the scribes before corresponding in writing with other nobles. Some may not appreciate your unique sense of phrasing. Wonderful, I sounded like an idiot. It's always the greatest of pleasures for me to be in your presence. I look forward to the day we will no longer have to part. This is pretty good. I'm happy keeping it like this, so let's try visiting the treasury now that I'm much better. Yeah, I think my cousin died too. Counting? Accounting? Oh, I have a new outfit. Let's wear it. Oh, cute! Boosts conversation. Oh, I'll need that. Ooh, nice. Which was the one that I failed? I failed. What's the one that I just failed? Was it a court manners? Yeah, it was court manners. Let's just go all in court manners. Yeah, we're gonna go all in on court manners and flattery. Or you know what? Screw it. Okay, you memorize the correct title for every servant in the castle. Treating servants with respect ensures good service. To directly challenge someone's honor is to declare war. Never make a public accusation of cowardice, treason, infidelity, or murder unless you are prepared to face mortal enemies. And on that note, you study the etiquette of dueling. As a monarch, you are expected to embody the virtues of honesty, bravery, and generosity. You should always offer aid to those in need. However, those you aid personally are expected to give you their utmost loyalty, even unto death. You study the forms of written address, how to issue and decline invitations, how to address an impending visit, and how to correspond to the rulers of foreign domains. Okay. Nice. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events of the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. You're too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Serin, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Yes. Good afternoon, Countess. I think my flattery's good enough. Nope. My, what large breasts you have. Putting them on display for any particular reason certainly sends a message. Really, my dear, it's not polite to comment on a lady's attributes like that. But you are young. You will grow. We will be seeing more of each other in the future. She gives a little wave and exits. When she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. This is the path that you have set us on. What? What do you mean? Your acts have made everyone think about the preparations for the future. Caloris needs an heir. My brother, your uncle Armand, is looking for a wife as well. One of us, at least, must produce more children. But Mama, nothing can ever replace your mother. But we all have things that we don't want to do. More depressed. You should be careful on how you deal with people like Surin. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. I haven't been any problems so far. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. Isn't that what I have agents for? Yes, but you must give them direction. What is your greatest concern? Currently? Assassins. I can deal with any problems that come up as long as I'm here to deal with them. It's assassins I'm worried about. You are your best defense against assassins. Increasing your skills will help to protect you. Beyond that, you can train more soldiers into personal bodyguards to watch over you. Or you can institute harsh penalties for treason and make people too frightened to cross you. The problem is more training is going to give me less time to do everything else. Punishment, no thanks. I've already punished people quite a bit. Let's just add more guards. I need more guards. I have to be safe. As you wish. What's my mood looking like? Pretty not bad, honestly. I would go to court if it didn't make me more depressed. Let's visit Juliana. You have not yet reached the crystal. Are you making progress, or is it time for another plan? That would probably be the drastic action she mentioned earlier. Am I gonna waste my... No, it's screw it. I suppose we'll have to let's do another plan. Leave it to me. Fine. That night, an explosion rocks the castle. A section of stone near the royal treasury collapses, crushing the guards on duty. Nothing is stolen, at least. Nothing that isn't acknowledged publicly. But when you look at your father's face, you can see it in his eyes. The crystal is gone, and he knows that you are to blame. He will never trust you the same way again. Okay, well, I have the crystal now. Right? I have such a good military buff right now. I don't really want to lose it, but at the same time, I have other things I need to be working on. Maybe... Oh, I see. While I'm wearing this, it makes all of my things just better. Oh, that's kind of cool. We'll do mystical because we just got the thing, so let's just pour it all into faith. Divination. Let's do divination. Let's actually lore and divination. Okay. Dropping your favorite plate is bad luck. A statue spontaneously shattering is a bad omen. You read about well-known signs of bad fortune. Wells turning sour, dry lightning, strange fish caught in nets, malformed babies being born, and so on. Legend says that the island domain of Malini was once a single island instead of a cluster, until an invading Novan queen raised a terrible pillar of fire that shattered the land into pieces. Oh, my lore skill is now 50. You may not increase this skill until your faith skill... Oh, okay, interesting. It is the time of year to decide any necessary adjustments. Oh, I should have studied economics. The majority of money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always some room for decoration. I don't know anything about budgets. Oh god. Wait, can I look at this? What did he say? People are not gonna like me raising taxes. We'll lower taxes. I think we have enough money. Let's lower the taxes a little, as you wish. Okay, we'll get a visit. Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? You have it, don't you? The crystal, of course. Everything is ready for you. Right. Did you really have to kill the guards? If you regret their sacrifice, then do not let it go to waste. It's too late to turn back now. I have to do the best I can for my people. What do I do? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, press it against your chest, over your heart, and say, illuminate. Okay, here I go. Illuminate! Oh, wait, there's music. You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from your view, but you know where it is. Wow. The priestess here is a friend of mine. You will come to your lessons in the faith and train you as to use your powers. I should feel happy, I guess. I'm a lumen now. I just hope I'm doing the right thing. Oh, come on. Give me a lumen buff. I guess I'll go to Lumen classes. Or let's work on my meditation too. Because if I get meditation up, then I can sense magic is important. You choose to close your eyes and relax every muscle of your body in turn, letting that feeling travel down through you from your head to your fingertips and toes. You take slow, deep breaths, letting that air move through your body, feeling it give you life and energy. You unlocked a new outfit. Ooh. You close your eyes and learn to feel the magic inside you. Well, that's pretty simple. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling his wife. Okay, this is not going to go well. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he may be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, Mere Majesty. Wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestesses to bless me and make me clean again. Demons that make you attack people? Is that even possible? I don't believe him. I don't care whether were demons or not. You're still a murderer and your life is forfeit. You will be hanged in public as a deterrent to future criminals. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, Your Majesty. See, if he hadn't done it, he would have been more indignant. Just saying. Well, no point in visiting the treasury now, huh? I need to feel less angry. Yeah, let's attend to service. And I have a new outfit, so let's see what the new outfit is. Boosts faith. Interesting. Nice. Ooh, good lumen buff right now, so let's just pour it all into that, shall we? Ooh, but this is not something I get a good buff on very often. Let's do intrigue and lumen. That's what we'll do. Specifically, we'll do... Oh, my internal affairs need some work. Okay. Until you have your children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva. Merva is the next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte, if she's still alive. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nyx, claims kinship to the old Merva line and originally asked your mother for title to the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother... Your mother created... Am I reading this right? Okay, weird. You practice using small amounts of magic and feel that power outside of yourself. Okay, cool. You receive word of an unfortunate incident at the gallows where the man you judged was sent to be executed. As he was led to the platform, he suddenly lashed out with explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. The population is buzzing with rumors of a secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents for their dark... Oh god. Yeah, maybe I should have imprisoned him. I need more cheerful. Is being willful a good thing? I still can't tell. Ooh, nice. When will this stupid... God, yeah, let's, work on public public speaking. They're all gonna ask me to speak soon, I bet. Yeah, that will be a deterrent to stop future people from being possessed. Like, how dare they get possessed? Ugh, what idiots. Oh my god. I just wouldn't get possessed. Like, you know? I just wouldn't get possessed. So I want conversation and... We're still gonna go into sense magic. Actually... Yeah, sense magic. You memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as your audience. Your teacher asks you questions about made-up nonsense, pushing you to improvise answers smoothly and swiftly without having to worry about them being correct. This is streaming. They just described streaming, what streaming is. That's just streaming. Okay. Your mentor summons up magical energies to strike the nearby ground, so that you can learn to sense someone else's spells in use. You close your eyes and call out when you detect your mentor casting a silent spell beside you. I need to drink a little water. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Eleth, has passed away. This isn't really a surprise. He's pretty old. The problem is political implications. With the control of Eleth in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair, these names. Thank God I don't have to actually remember all this stuff. Young Lord Ader will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, is the Duchess of Lilla. Oh god, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Almost the entire eastern border. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar. That is the race of peoples that were killed in a genocide in Full Metal Alchemist, I believe. Anyways, or you may appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. Yeah, it's good to keep it in the family. Yeah. The Earl of Ishtar is the closest blood relation that Adar has. He should be regent. As you wish. Okay. I'm feeling very willful. Let's attend court. Sitting in court session is not fun at all. Ooh, look how angry I am. There's a pressure. That must be pressure. Whoa, my faith is really good right now. Like, ridiculously good. Yeah, let's just pour it all into faith. Why not? War always does me well. Divination would probably do me well for magic purposes. So maybe... Yeah, let's just do lore divination. Okay. At the height of the Novan Empire, all the major dukes and duchesses were lumens, and they conquered their enemies with beams of light and the terrible summoned monsters. Those monsters eventually broke loose, killing their captors and destroying the old capital on Cather Lake. The resulting chaos shook the empire. 200 years ago... Ooh, 1 second, I just had a thought. Here we go, I can see chat a little faster now. Shifting all my windows around. Chat. Yeah, and back to the game. Okay. 200 years ago, a great force of darkness covered Nova, threatening to wipe out all life in the domain. It took the self-sacrifice of the Queen and her complement of lumens to defeat that doom. Only the Duke of Ursel refused to join in the defense and therefore survived. You read about signs that have presaged famous disasters, such as the seas running red before the doom shadow fell upon Nova 200 years ago. You read about King Latimer and how he knew he was destined for greatness when he saw the shape of a crown in a spider's web. Interesting. There's a woman here to see you. She's a musician and wishes crown patronage, which means money. She's cute. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in word and song. Bring a hand to the witcher, a valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. I love that song. I've dabbled in musical styles from many countries and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Musicians are often used as secret agents and messengers. They can be useful and dangerous. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. Toss a coin to the lure, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. She's actually pretty good. Apparently not. No. Thank you, but we're not interested. That's just inviting danger in. I am very pressured. How do I get less pressured? I need to be more lonely? Okay, that's easy. Walk in the pressure, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's good. Ooh, really good buff on conversation right now. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to conversation. Let's work on, you know what? We're gonna throw just a little military in there, just for fun, you know? Or maybe even archery. Ooh, wait, so let's do flattery and archery. That's what I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling today. Just a little flirty, a little archy, you know, just girl things. Weapons, archery. You learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. I do archery. Did you guys know I've done quite a bit of archery? Visual elements are best to flatter on first meeting. They're expected to be noticed right away. If you spent more time with someone, suddenly complimenting their attire will ring false. Small personal details help make the recipient of your flattery feel that you have truly noticed them, which is always better than a simple, "How nice you look." Receive a letter from young Lord Adair. It's an extremely formal letter for such a little boy, thanking you for your wisdom and allowing him to live with his grandfather, who probably dictated every word he wrote. Yeah. Yep, that's what I was thinking too. I don't want to be more pressured. I'm pretty pressured already. If I finally become cheerful, maybe I'll actually be able to work out my, talking skills. Because, oh my god, my social skills are garbo. My history is really bad too. Actually, let's work on Novan history. Novan history and resist magic. History and resist magic. Nova's history involves an endless slew of names and dates, even as small as it's become. There are 10 dukedoms, no, 11 now, plus the royal line. You hope no one expects you to memorize every single lineage. You increase your awareness of your own thoughts and emotions, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. Ooh boy. Really? How did my divination fail? My divination is so good. Stats are really good. Make everything nice and even. If I'm less angry. Oh my god, it's so frustrating. My divination is like really good. Ridiculous. Yeah, let's work on public speaking and flattery. And, well, let's do... yeah, screw it. Let's just pour it all into flattery. That always comes in handy. Plus, I am a villainess. What is a villainess without flattery? Most people want to believe they are successful and well-liked more than they want to believe that they are handsome. Play to these beliefs and they will be inclined to enjoy your company, even if they should know better. A certain class of dramatic personality believes utterly that they are ugly and unpopular, even if this is untrue. Flattery in their appearance will make them pull away and mistrust you. Instead, compliment their intelligence. This tends to be their weakness. Most people... wait, I just read that. Oh wait, no, most people want to believe they are special and will react well to hints that they are receiving. Wow, I'm almost maxed out on flattery. The better treatment than others. However, too obvious favoritism will stir resentment and only the vain enjoy it. The most reliable form of flattery is to convey that you honestly like the target. Target? We're calling them targets now. Enjoy spending time with them and wish them well. Wish them to think well of you. Okay. My lady, there's a letter for you. Who sent this? This isn't signed. It appears to be a poem describing you in the manner that is entirely inappropriate for a queen. What? With a squid? Oh, boy. Who dares write this garbage? Just then an incredibly unlucky breeze swirls between the windows of your tower bedroom, tugging the paper out of your hands and off into the sky. You stick your head out the window to discover the poem caught and fluttering on the roof nearby. You can almost reach it. This is a horrible idea. What's the worst that can happen? It blows off and someone reads it and laughs at you? Better than breaking your neck. Besides, if you're lucky, it will rain and wash the words away. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on everything. Let's make it more cheerful because... I need to be more... Why do all the cheerful ones also make me lonely? Yeah, screw it. Please let me work on my social skills. God. Okay, I'm tempted to just go for public skills anyways. Should we just like max out flattery? Should we just do that? Actually, just changing my outfit max out flattery. Oops. Yep, 100%. Yeah, let's just pour it all into public. Let's just like totally destroy this category and then we can just not think about it again. Okay, you read collections of famous historical speeches and practice saying them convincingly dramatic fashion. You borrow the menu for an upcoming banquet and practice delivering it as a dramatic speech to an audience of confused chambermaids. Oh, what a cute image in my head. You learn about debate techniques and practice them by trying to convince a castle gardener why a new fountain would be a good idea. Your teacher assigns you to create and memorize a short speech of your own. This would have been helpful earlier. My lady, there are letters for you. Another letter from Brody. Why does she keep writing me? We're never even friends. You didn't say that earlier. She says she's bored and lonely and that she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwendolyn's birthday party. That's right, Gwendolyn is about to turn 15. She'll be Duchess of Sudbury for real now. This other letter must be my invitation to her birthday party next week. Gwendolyn and I were friends in school, and this will be a big event, but it's also a long way to travel. A lot of things could happen on the road. Ooh. How do I keep failing divination? My divination skills are stupid high. I'm gonna go. It'll be good to see my friends. I'm so cheerful. Okay, we're gonna have to pour it all into social whether it's good or not. It's just gonna happen. Yes. Yeah, let's do it. I guess I never predicted that I'd fail divination. Okay, I'm going to a party. Oh, the penalty is angry? I need to be less angry? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, you practice deep breathing exercises, learning to find... Oh god, on your journey to Sudbury, your carriage is attacked by bandits. Luckily, your bodyguards are well prepared for such an event and manage to drive off the attackers. You are inconvenienced and annoyed, but not harmed. What? Winnell's party is lovely, not nearly as glamorous as your own upcoming birthday will be, of course, but it's still a major event on the noble social calendar. Everyone who is anyone is present. Uncle Laurent and your younger cousins are here, but Charlotte and her mother are not. Apparently, Charlotte was ill. Arise, the Duchess of Lilla, is present, but she somehow always manages to avoid talking to you when you draw near. There are refreshments and dancers and musicians and polite conversations, and one or two not so polite. Will not be shoved aside. Mother, it's my domain now. I need space for myself. You have your own lands to manage. Just because you're of age doesn't mean you know everything, young lady. You need my advice. This is my home. It's never been yours. Before you can back away, their gazes fall on you. They wait expectantly for you as near queen to settle the dispute. Of course, my flattery succeeded. It's literally maxed. Feelings could be easily hurt on either side. It's important that everyone involved saved face. I can flatter them both. I'm sure you have a great deal of wisdom to impart. But isn't that what you've already done? You have to trust in the strength of your own teachings. Trust in the strength and the intelligence of your daughter. Neither of them look entirely happy, but neither of them looks angry with you either. A belated brony catches up with you. Hi, Ellie! It's so wonderful that you're gonna be queen now. I mean, sorry about your mom. Thanks. But I think the opportunities you're gonna have, so lucky. That's an odd way of putting it. Anyway, I was wondering, now that you're almost queen and everything, have they told you about all the secrets? What secrets? Like, how to get into the old palace. I heard it's packed full of treasure. You mean the old capital by Catherine Lake? The abandoned one? Exactly! They had to leave in a hurry, so they all left all kinds of treasure. And nobody ever goes there because the forest is supposed to be haunted, so the treasure's probably still there. The forest isn't just haunted, it's full of monsters like the Keithong. But what if she's right, and it's full of ancient treasure? I'll try to talk her out of it. The forest is dangerous, Brony, not because of ghosts, because of monsters. Yeah, of course conversations and sex. Do you know what happens when a monster from the forest gets loose and kills someone? Nothing. Nobody does anything because the monsters are too powerful to fight. So we just let them eat whoever they want and hope they don't take too many. But if you go there, you'll die and everyone will say it was your own fault. You're scaring me. That's the point. Okay, maybe I should think a little bit more about this plan. You're no fun. I hope she was listening. At the end, you share a pleasant meal and prepare to return to your various lands. See, I didn't fail a single conversation check that whole time. Okay, so apparently I need to be less... Ooh. How do I get as afraid as possible immediately? Let's do this one. Okay. Apparently I keep freaking failing divination, so... Ugh. Let's just pour it all into divination. It's gonna make me so mad if I fail another divination check when our divination is so high. You read about animal omens, in particular the flights of birds. You learn about signs which sometimes appear in ground or leaves at the top of a cup. You study the interpretation of dreams, with warnings that dreams are often easily forgotten, misremembered, or warped by thoughts and desires that rather than true vision. You study the stars and learn about the omens they hold, with warnings that the stars are seen by all and their portents may not be meant for you. The Duchess of Lilla has sent you a gift. What's this? It's a cushion, finely embroidered with the design of a running horse. It's well done and clearly required hours and hours of needlework, but it's also fairly useless. That's nice, I guess. I'm gonna keep it. Find a chair or sofa to set it on. Yeah, dumping into divination purely from spite, 100%. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. Okay, please, please, please. Okay, God. Ugh. I keep failing history, so... Or maybe I should dump it all in internal affairs. Let's do internal no, foreign intelligence and... I don't know. Should I just max out conversations? Yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, okay, let's do that. You study the language of flowers and the secret meetings that can be communicated through the gift of a bouquet. You study the rules of behavior in foreign courts so that you may seem at home in any setting. You have nothing more to learn about court manners. The domain of Shangia across the sea to the west has been steadily increasing in size and now controls a wide range of coastline as well as the most of the My lady, you have a letter. It's for Brody. She wants to know if I've ever heard any rumors about pirate treasure. Here we go again. Okay, I need to get less angry. And I can sacrifice being depressed. Oh God, what a dark thought. Finally! Oh my God. Finally. Finally. Presents. And... composure, yeah. Okay. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in the mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. You stare at yourself in the mirror and practice focusing and transmitting energy with only your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. What an interesting thing. Can you imagine just staring at the mirror being like... Wait, let me do that better. Let me do that better. Oops. I've now trained my gaze. Okay. As you are walking through the great hall, a freak gust of wind suddenly blows all the candles out in the room. Ah! Oh, you freak! Yeah, it was a divination success. An omen of war and danger. There's no sign of where the danger might be coming from, so there's nothing you can do about it. Perhaps it's nothing. Okay, we're gonna get more afraid. Too. Heck yes! Okay. I don't know. I mean, mean, how could I literally, how could I fail a divination check? It's at 100. I would be so mad. Does this affect this at all? No, it doesn't. Okay, we'll just go back to my faith boosts. Seem to be doing me well. Nope, cancel. Okay. Elegance and presence. You practice standing and walking with books balanced on your head. You practice the elegant way to hold and sip from a teacup. Your pinky slightly extended for balance. Is it for balance? Ooh. You practice using different styles of breathing in order to feel more energetic and to let that energy surround you for others to share. You plant your feet in a strong stance, imagining that you are a tree deeply rooted in the earth. You can feel that power within you and know that you are not to be pushed aside. Cool. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on edge. We need something cheerful. You should hold a tournament. What a good idea. Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. What will you offer as prizes to the winners? I mean, who doesn't hate gold? Yeah, gold. A purse of gold for the champions. Very well, I will draft the announcements. You leave him to his work. As you move through the hall, your eyes fall upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one blossom have shriveled. A leaf killed by a secret weakness, a hidden threat. Oh my god, my divination just keeps flowing. You continue up the stairs to your room where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift has arrived from Kegel. From the Duke? No, my lady. A merchant house, I believe. It was sent with a shipment down the Caval River. You tear open the brightly colored paper to find chocolates! Oh, God. There's a little card in the box with our compliments to the House of Crelet. It's an oddly high-handed for some tiny trader I've never heard of. Dogs! Dogs? If I don't eat this candy now, are dogs gonna eat it and die? Am I a dog? If I eat it, will I die? Let's go visit the dungeons. I don't know what that means. You creep through the dungeon castles, catching glimpses here and there of the fate that awaits troublemakers in this kingdom. Even nobles can end up here sometimes. It's a good reminder to stay on the straight and narrow. New outfit, new outfit, new outfit, new outfit! Yes! Yes! Ooh, but my mystical is insanely high right now. Should I just... Well, I have the outfit on, so we'll just work a little bit on royal demeanor and we'll just pump up meditation a bit. Or lore. Lore, sure. Let's work on composure, because that's something I need when situations are quite dire. And then the other one I was going to work on was faith meditation. At your command, your teacher strikes your palm with a leather toss, and you learn to bear the sting. You lie on a couch and try to remain relaxed while your teacher smacks your heels with a leather toss. Jeez, and crackers. Look at that increase. Oh, yeah. You stare into a polished crystal ball and relax, letting your mind wander. You close your eyes and visualize the crystal ball floating in front of your eyes. This is the week of the general tournament. Nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other. The people will be pleased if you participate in their games. However, it would expose you to danger. What event do you wish to take part in? Oh god, I can't do any of these. I'll just do a parade. You choose to lead the parade, mounted on— oh! I didn't realize— oh, I didn't realize when they said mounted it meant horse. Uh-oh. You don't actually know how to ride, but the horse is well trained, so all you need to do is sit up straight, look regal, and don't fall off. All the winners are announced and displayed to great cheers as near a queen you place flower garlands around their necks. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared to steal a piece of your recently received candies. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates were poisoned. When you ask questions, it turns out the merchant house which supposedly sent you this never existed. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who. Oh, I could have died! That's rough. Sneak out. I look very scared. Damn, my mystical is insanely high. Everything else is kind of bad, so let's just pump it all into lore and meditation. And I think this might max it out, so, or at least very close to it. You close your eyes and visual— I already did that. Why am I visualizing crystal balls? Okay, who cares? Ooh, yeah, I basically maxed out lore. A lumen may willingly surrender control of his or her magic to another. This was how the Novan Empire came to dominate the world. A growing force of lumens focused on a single ruler, granting that king or queen immense power. Interesting. My lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent. Fine, I'm coming. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline, his face grave. I knew I should have started studying naval— ugh. Ships have been sighted on approach from Shangia. Not trade ships, this is a war fleet. What? Within a week they'll be in Novan waters. Within 2 they could reach the capital. Then we fight to defend ourselves. You can try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on short notice. I mean, what do we have to lose? I guess money. I'll recruit him. Fine, we'll do that. What about Talasi? Can we call on any troops from Sedna? Send a message, but even if he agrees, it will take some time for soldiers to mobilize. We'll need to drop a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and lead the fleet in person, but the danger to you would be very great. Unless you think your personal skills will make the— definitely not. Stay in the capital. I do not have any naval skills at all. I need to be less afraid. I'm quite afraid. Let's visit Juliana. What is it? Magical powers are connected to lumen crystals, right? That is correct. But I can make myself glow by concentrating the right way, and it doesn't feel like it uses the crystal at all. Let me see. You concentrate and your skin begins to glimmer. You're right, it's not proper magic. It's something else. Is that bad? She holds her hands above your shoulders. Shoulder. I've always had a problem with the word shoulders, especially when reading it. It doesn't look right to me. Shoulders. Moving slowly along your arms. I sense no danger. Ignore it. It's a distraction. Keep pushing. There are a million magical secrets I don't know, but I'm trying to learn. This one affects me personally. I need to know what's causing it. Very well, if I had to guess, I suspect it has something to do with your mother's powers. She was already a lumen when she bore you. Some small trickle of that energy may have been passed into you. So the daughter of an active lumen might have strange powers? That is hardly a power, it's a quirk. I mean, a quirk is a superpower, right? It's not worth wasting time on. I'm starting to not trust you, Yulia. We'll finish off meditation. And we will work on flexibility, maybe? Flexibility and meditation. You've learned to relax and evaluate the tension in your body. And you practice the different types of motion available to each of your joints, twisting, shifting, and rotating. You discover that if you put yourself into the right frame of mind, you can really see with your eyes closed. You discover that if you put yourself into the right frame of mind, you can sense things happening in nearby rooms, even behind closed doors. Nice. I'm a psychic. Danger on the high seas. Oh, I'm gonna do. let me do a. Danger on the high seas. Ships close in on each other, angling into range. The Shanjians have half again as many troops as you do. It doesn't look promising. The eventual outcome is not in your favor. The Novan ships are sunk, scattered, and the Shanjian forces press towards landfall. Many good soldiers were lost today, and Nova's troubles have not ended. Since you failed to repel the invasion, Shinjian fleets will soon land with their troops and begin to progress towards your capital city. Your remaining soldiers will hold them off as long as it's hard to. I'm trying to talk fast, and my brain can't work that fast. As long as possible, of course, but the main strength of your military has been exhausted. Nova's future looks bleak. Uh-oh, not good. Yeah, I'm afraid, huh? I probably shouldn't be yielding in a time of war. Let's be less afraid. Should we just start dumping it in? Oof. Not timed right. We'll. Oh boy. Sense magic and composure. That's what we're gonna do. You're strapped in tight, heavy armor made to walk around in it. You are strapped into tight, heavy armor and made to walk around in it, learning that any attempt at sudden movement will catch painfully or you trip up. Slow and steady is the way to go. You'll learn to detect ongoing enchantments, such as blessed weapons that cannot do magical damage. Oh, shoot. The invasion of Nova is proceeding. Your coastline is under Shanjian... I keep wanting to say shenanigan. I'm just going to call them shenanigan. Is under shenanigan control. Soldiers have marched through villages, trampling fields and frightening citizens. A diplomatic delegation from Shenanigan has requested access to the castle to discuss terms, most likely for your surrender. You lack the strength to hold off their armies, and surrendering now will save many lives. It would seem that you have no choice. Almost no choice. Your fiancé, Duke Talaris of Sedna, has sent you a message. He does not personally command enough soldiers to turn the tide against this invasion, but his king in Tallahassee is eager to discuss a formal alliance. If you flee the capital now, you should be able to evade the army and reach the Tallahassee border. Let's run away. Gathering what equipment and money you can, you sneak out the castle. I just realized that I probably had the talking skills to talk my way out of it, but whatever. A true villainess doesn't negotiate. Agents of Sedna meet you partway through your journey to give you aid and keep you safe until you reach Tallahassee. There, while the shenanigans... these names are getting ridiculous. Loot your domain, you and the Duke of Sedna will be married. Together you can gather the power necessary to retake your throne, you hope. And so, the reins of power slip from Elodie's grasp. Nova would have to go on without her. But it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie's star may rise again. Well, I've lost. I was hoping for a bit of a more exciting lose. I should have just stayed. I should have stayed. That's where I goofed up. I wanted the exciting event. But so it goes. I'm alive at least. Not the worst ending I could have gotten. And I have the prince. Well, so it goes. Can I reload the last choice? I don't think I can. I didn't save. Well, thank you all for coming. My coronation is to be, you know, put off. Everything's fine. Everything's just fine. Yeah, okay. Same, Olivia. I actually also thought that I would have died much earlier. But I seem to have more or less kind of played through most of, if not the whole game. So I'm impressed with myself. I got way farther than I thought. But yes, thank you for all attending and overseeing my reign, as short as it may have been. I shall see you all Sunday, say noon, Pacific date time. Is that what the D stands for? Daylight. Pacific Daylight Time. Yeah. Where I'll be playing Beat Saber on Twitch. Not here, on Twitch.